Our property had seen it all. Letters, fines, fake citations, and more late-night stunts than I could count. But nothing topped the audacity of the HOA patrol climbing our fence. Again, it had been a quiet evening. My wife was inside, cooking, I was tuning the fishing rods, and Grandpa sat on the porch with his pipe, enjoying the lake view. That's when the sound of metal scraping against wood made us all freeze. Karen's patrol had decided to scale the back fence. 3 teenagers, decked out in reflective vests and armed with clipboards, thought sneaking onto our land would somehow intimidate us. I clenched my jaw. Grandpa didn't. He just got up slowly, shuffled inside, and came back out carrying a small toolbox. I raised an eyebrow. "What's that for?" I asked. He winked. "Time to teach them a lesson." We spent the next hour carefully wiring a low-voltage deterrent across the gate, enough to make climbing unpleasant, but not dangerous. Grandpa hummed as he worked. "Safety first," he said. "But they need a reminder they don't belong here." By the time the sun dipped below the treeline, the gate was ready. Grandpa settled back on the porch, pipe in mouth, and gave me a nod. Sure enough, 20 minutes later, Karen appeared at the driveway, grumbling about unauthorized activity and gesturing to the fence. Her patrol team attempted to scale the gate, confident as ever. The moment their hands touched the wires, a sharp zap startled them. Screams and yelps echoed across the property as they scrambled, flailing in panic. Grandpa chuckled from the porch. "Oh, they won't try that again," he said, puffing on his pipe. Karen's face went white. I don't know what happened." One of the teens ran back to the driveway, clutching their arm. "It's the fence, ma'am. It's electrified." Karen turned on me, pointing and screaming, but Grandpa just raised a finger. "Quiet, Karen. You've been warned." The patrol retreated, dragging themselves down the road in defeat. Karen sat in her SUV for a good 10 minutes, muttering threats before finally leaving. The next morning, the county came by. Someone had called in a complaint. Grandpa invited them to inspect the gate. He explained it was a legal, low-voltage system intended to prevent trespassing, fully compliant with local codes. The inspector nodded, took notes, and left. Karen tried to escalate again with the HOA board, but after 3 patrol members showed up burned, singed, and humiliated, even they refused to back her. Grandpa didn't remove the electrified wiring. It stayed up as a deterrent, a silent warning that our land was ours. From then on, Karen avoided the property entirely. She never marched up with clipboards, never sent patrols to inspect us. She might have tried to claim authority, but Grandpa's gate, and his calm, gleeful watch from the porch, proved who really ran the lake. Now, every evening, Grandpa sits with his pipe, whistling while the lake reflects the sunset. The only sounds are fish jumping and the occasional chirp of a bird. And Karen? She stays on her side of the road, glaring at the fence she once dared to climb. Because on our land, Grandpa and his electrified gate rules.